Hello everyone, this is Crota coming at you, giving you game number 1 in a series between WarChiefRich and Focus. We see WarChiefRich spawning as the red Night Elf player on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Focus spawning as the yellow Orc. Orc versus Night Elf in this 1v1 matchup, and I am expecting to see pretty much your standard Orc versus Night Elf gameplay. Early grunts into raiders and possibly some spirit walkers to try and remove those druids of the Talon. Meanwhile, druids of the Talon most likely coming in from WarChiefRich, but as a lot of you guys or a lot of the viewers out there have recently noted, it feels like Orc players really know how to deal with the druid of the Talon strategy. As of lately, the bear strategy seems to be a little bit stronger, and we'll see if WarChiefRich sticks with the druids of the Talon or tries to go for bears. Demon Hunter going to be coming online here in just a second, picking up Claws of Attack +6, and now making his rounds out across the map. Blade Master still holding onto that Scroll of Town portal. I have not seen a Scroll of Town portal last longer than 4 minutes on a Blade Master, as he quickly picks up a Circlet of Nobility, and most likely is going to be selling that Scroll of Town portal for double healing salves. There you go, double healing salves, now making his rounds out. You can see that the Demon Hunter was nearby. He wanted to disrupt that healing, make him use an additional charge, but that does not seem like it will be happening. Orc Burrow now getting some focus down from that Demon Hunter, and that is going to end up becoming a problem if it does not allow for some repairing. The Blade Master now already backing off here. Demon Hunter perhaps going to head back down to the south to try and pick up some items. Meanwhile, you see that the Wisp is in a position to where he can actually attack this Ogre Magi, and very interestingly, he actually positioned or tried to move that Ogre Magi into a way where the Blade Master could not do this particular trick. You can see that the damage is being dealt. You can see that the Wisp does spot all of this, and the Demon Hunter instead is going to be putting pressure onto an Orc Burrow, hoping to delay any serious construction or any unit training. All right, let's take a look at this. Orc Burrow down to 86 hit points, down to, well, now going back up, and it looks as though the peons will be able to shoo it all the way back. Meanwhile, the Blade Master has did it pick up an item? It may have picked up an item and then quickly sold it. No easy way for me to tell, as another healing salve does go down. Demon Hunter making its way back across over here. It looks as though the Orc Burrow are going to continue launching those spears, as there is a Hunter's Hall down over here. Now, Archer is going to go ahead and Shadow Meld. The Blade Master does not have enough mana for a Wind Walk yet. Most likely going to be Wind Walking here in just a moment, as the Demon Hunter heading back off to the north. Yes, the item was picked up and was sold back to that marketplace. Blade Master most likely going to be picking up Boots of Speed, maybe and a second Circlet of Nobility with Dust of Appearance to try and reveal those archers. Blade Master very good on health as we now move into the middle section. WarChiefRich and Focus transitioning into the middle game now. As you can see, WarChiefRich is really focused on getting those Druids of the Talon. Only has, I believe, only has maybe 1 or 2 archers. Is it 7 archers? No, his overall army supply is 7, which is 5 on the Demon Hunter and 2 on the Archer. Back down across over here, we are going into Ultra Vision upgrades. We are going to be able to see a bit further for the Night Elf. As you can see, now the Archer is looking to pull back here. Now, Tree of Ages just now being completed. We should see double true Ancients of the Wind inside the base for those Druids of the Talon. There is no Ancient of Lore. Oh yeah, the reason why he hid the Hunter's Hall down over here is so that he could go Ancients of Lore, and is purposely hiding the fact that he is trying to go for lore and going straight into Tree of Eternity. All right, we could be getting into bears. There is only 1 Ancient of Lore down right now, and let's take a look. The Blade Master going to wander around here, and he may not suspect that it is going to be bears. Rejuvenation going to be a little bit difficult to deal with until those Spirit Walkers come online, and it looks as though the Spirit Lodge is just now getting completed. The Tauren Chieftain, however, is not going to be the hero of choice going up against bears. The Shockwave not that strong, and with that, he probably wishes that he went for a Shadow Hunter for better sustain and damage on that Blade Master. All right, let's take a look back over here. Tauren Chieftain does have Endurance Aura, going to be walking slightly faster. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter looks like he picked up, did he pick up a tome or an item? Not 100% sure here. He is now looking to back away. You can see that the Tauren Chieftain is right here, and he may choose to engage here as the Demon Hunter is now heading back off to the north. All right, there is a Keeper of the Grove. We could be going into Entangles, and this is going to be one of those situations where will the Spirit Walkers have enough mana to disenchant Entangles and also disenchant those rejuvenations? The large amount of mana it takes to even get off a single disenchant, coupled with the fact that you don't want that many Spirit Walkers, can end up becoming a problem. All right, Blade Master now heading back off to the north here. You can see a Raider getting ensnared. It is just staying in position for a little while longer here. Is it going to end up getting taken down? There is a mana burn onto the Spirit Walker there. One Raider going to get taken out. Wow. Oh, yeah, there it goes. A shot there. Keeper of the Grove now looking to run away, but in danger of falling at the hands of the Blade Master. The Blade Master incredibly fast as the wind-walking Blade Master able to make his way through and get a critical strike onto the Keeper of the Grove. That was a tremendous setback there. Keeper of the Grove, even at level 1, does take a little bit of time to resurrect. It also gives a good amount of experience to that Blade Master, who is now that much closer to level 3. Tauren Chieftain now bringing up the rear here. Is he going to go for Stomp or Shockwave? Stomp probably the better call, knowing that you're going to be going up against those bears. You want to stun them and remove their high damage for just a little while, as the Demon Hunter may come inside here. Is he going to get a mana burn off on any units? Mana burn off on the Spirit Walker once more. That is the higher priority target. The mana on the Spirit Walker will be able to remove rejuvenations, and that is going to be the big issue here. Currently sitting at 2 bears, with a 3rd bear currently being trained and mastery training coming online. Back down across over here, you can see the Tauren Chieftain going after this 533 creep camp. It will get the Tauren Chieftain a little bit closer to level 3, but not quite, or maybe about halfway there. Meanwhile, the Blade Master currently sitting at level 3. He is gonna be transferring some items, and he is already sitting at plus 10 attack. Are we gonna perhaps see some things? Are we gonna yes, there's the there's the transformation. No attacks while he was while they were in the druid form. No Staff of Preservation, no easy way to transfer, and the Keeper of the Grove gonna get taken out for the second time in as many minutes. That is just absolutely devastating there. The Demon Hunter does end up getting a blow off onto the Tauren Chieftain, but losing the Keeper of the Grove twice is going to really be setting him behind. WarChiefRich going for the bears, not going for the Druids of the Talon, but is currently not being rewarded. Only sitting on a level 2 Demon Hunter. He's going to be going to level 3, and that is important for that level 2 mana burn, but he needs to make sure that this game does not go long. The longer this game goes, the better it will be for the Orc. But if he engages while his army is far too small, then he's going to find himself also very far behind. You can take a look. This Great Hall about 2/3 of the way completed. We are seeing at 50 over 50 supply. Where is that Keeper of the Grove? Is the Keeper of the Grove rejoined? Yes, it is. And it also has a pendant of energy already. As we take a look back across over here, Blade Master at 3. Tauren Chieftain very close to 3 as well. After clearing out this Renegade Wizard, he's going to be just on the 40 experience shy, but he does also have a Pure Up to Vitality, making him that much more difficult to try and take out. Now, Keeper of the Grove has a Scroll of Healing to try and counteract any of those stomps, as they are going to be taking a fair bit of damage. Demon Hunter seeing that level 3. Are we going to see a mana burn there? There you have it. The attacks are going to be coming in and snare onto a Dryad. The Dryad not really standing much of a chance. As you see the bears, there is a stomp there. Are we going to see perhaps a no transformation? That Druid of the Claw didn't have enough mana to go into the higher hit point form, and is now just absolutely getting wrecked for it. Alright, another ensnare coming in. You can see that the Druids of the Claw are coming in with some key rejuvenations, but bears are getting taken down and picked apart one at a time. Simply not enough bears to really fight against this raider army. And now we see level 4 Blade Master. Are we going to at least get a death of a raider? There goes one. Are we going to see a second raider get taken down? There goes two. Are we going to see a third one get taken down? Scroll of Town Portal, as that raider, it looks like he will be able to escape, getting in some extra attacks, but not quite enough. We are looking at 50 over 60 supply compared to 38 over 50, and things may already be unraveling for WarChiefRich. Sitting at 38 over 50 supply, 4 of that currently being trained up. Meanwhile, raiders being trained up here, nothing being trained up over here. And so we're sitting at a 50 supply army on the other end. One Ancient Protector being added in a little bit late here. If the timing perhaps was a bit better, it may have worked out. Meanwhile, back across over here, the Blade Master now running away. The Keeper of the Grove, low on mana, not going to be able to really entangle anything, as the Ancient Protector does get taken down. Ensnare on the Demon Hunter, no Staff of Preservation, no way to really save those units. There is a Stomp, and there is the death of a Demon Hunter. Focus easily taking game number 1 from WarChiefRich. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.